What makes someone truly great at anything? It's not talent. It's not luck. And it's not some hidden formula that only rich or famous people know. The real answer is much simpler and much more powerful. Greatness is an art. And like any art, it's something you can learn, build, and master step by step. The journey begins with one truth. You have to respect the work. See, most people want success. They want to shine. They want applause. But they don't respect the process. They scroll while they work. They multitask. They rush. And then they wonder why the results don't come. Excellence doesn't grow in chaos. It grows in care. If you want to be exceptional at anything, you need to start treating what you do like it truly matters. Even if it's small. Even if no one is watching. Because that's when it counts the most. When no one's looking, and you still give your best. That's the first spark of greatness. The truth is, the best don't chase shortcuts. They fall in love with the basics. Whether it's sports, art, music, business, or anything else, the real legends all have one thing in common. They master the fundamentals. They don't get bored with them. They don't skip them. They obsess over them. Tiger Woods, one of the greatest golfers in history, still practices his putting, the most basic move in golf. Top Michelin star chefs sharpen their knives daily. Not because they don't know how to cut, but because they respect the craft. And then there's Hokusai, the legendary Japanese artist. He made over 30,000 pieces of art in his life, but the world remembers him for one, the Great Wave. Do you know when he painted it? At the age of 73. After a lifetime of learning, failing, practicing, and growing in silence. That one piece shook the world. Why? Because it wasn't just talent. It was years of relentless devotion to the basics. He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing mastery. That's what greatness looks like. Quiet, steady, focused. The third and most powerful key is to fall in love with repetition. Not results. Not applause. Not likes or followers. Just repetition. The boring, quiet, everyday grind. Because doing something once and doing it well is not the goal. Doing it over and over again, even when you're tired, even when it's hard, even when no one cares. That's where greatness is born. Most people quit when it gets boring. The great ones, they keep going. They treat every practice like a performance. Every repetition like it matters. Because it does. If you want to stand out in life, stop searching for the next big thing and start falling in love with doing the same thing, better and better, day after day. That's not boring. That's brilliance in the making. Now here's the part no one wants to say out loud. If you're not good yet, that's not a bad thing. That just means you're early in the process. Everyone starts there. Every expert was once a beginner. You don't become great by avoiding failure. You become great by walking through it. Again and again. Without quitting. Without whining. Without needing someone to cheer you on. Because the truth is, you won't always have a crowd. You won't always get a pat on the back. Sometimes, it's just you, in a quiet room, doing the work no one sees. And that's where the magic is. That's where greatness grows, in the shadows, in silence, in solitude. Not when you win, but when you choose to keep going before you win. The real secret to greatness is, it's being the person who can sit with the same task longer than anyone else. Not because you're the smartest, not because you're the fastest, but because you refuse to give up. You refine, you repeat, you adjust, you do it again. You fall, you get back up. You keep painting your wave, even when it doesn't look perfect. Especially when it doesn't look perfect. Because one day, if you stay in the game long enough, something incredible will happen. The world will look at your work, and finally, it will see what you've been building all along. Your wave, your moment, your masterpiece. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right time. Start now. Start small. But start with the heart. Respect the work. Love the basics. Embrace the repetition. And remember, your greatness is not ahead of you. It's already inside you. You just have to let it out, one step, one habit, one quiet hour at a time. Hit subscribe and start your journey to greatness today.